Hello, caregivers. Today, we're going to discuss how to use the tally sheet, duration tally, time sample tracking, and the behavior diary. Let's get into it. You can find all of these resources under our Resources tab if you search by type and go into Tools. The tally chart is a great chart to use when you want to see how often your child is engaging in a certain behavior. This chart allows you to see how often, for example, your child might be hitting, pinching, or spitting. By charting how often your child engages in one of these behaviors and then implementing some kind of strategy to reduce that behavior, you can see if that strategy is being effective. This time sample tracking sheet can help you chart out when specific behaviors are happening. Sometimes in our busy schedules, the rush of the day-to-day, it's hard to identify when behaviors occur. By using this tracking sheet, you can identify if behaviors are happening at certain times in the morning, the evening, or in the afternoon. It can help you identify what's happening during that time frame that might be setting off some of these behaviors. For example, when I use this time sample tracking sheet, I was able to see that my daughter was having more tantrums and meltdowns between 6 and 6:30. And notice that that was when I generally was getting dinner ready and no one was paying attention to her. By seeing this and understanding what could be causing her behaviors, a lack of attention from mom, I started engaging her into the cooking aspects of what I was doing. And this really helped to decrease the problem behaviors we were seeing during that time. The duration tally is great for charting how long a behavior occurs. For example, if you're trying to decrease the amount of time that your kids are having meltdowns, this would be a really great chart to use. You could record the amount of time per week that they are engaging in meltdowns, and then again, try to implement some strategies to decrease that behavior. This chart will allow you to see if the amount of time either spent on meltdowns is increasing or decreasing after certain strategies have been employed. The behavior diary is one of my favorite tools to use because it helps us identify either what's causing the problem behavior or what could be supporting that problem behavior, right? So are we giving an accidental reward that then pushes our child to behave in that way over and over again? This is a great tool to use for behaviors where you're not sure of what the cause is or what the reinforcers are or what the function is of the behavior. But it is not a great tool for things that happen often. For example, you would not want to use the behavior diary on a behavior like hitting, if hitting is happening 20 times a day, because it's way too much data to try to keep. This is a great tool for behaviors that maybe happen 3 to 4 times a day, behaviors where you cannot figure out the cause of that behavior. We hope this brief overview of our data tracking material was very helpful. It's important that before you start to employ strategies to mitigate problem behaviors, that we record baseline data, stuff that's happening before we implement those strategies, and then we continue to record data after we record strategies so that we can be sure that the strategies that we're using are working. We hope that this has been a very helpful video for you. And if you liked it, please subscribe to our page.